Okay, let us discuss MySqL database with ADO.NET in DataGridView and TextBox using Visual Basic.NET as shown example below. Okay, let's start. Okay, as you can see, I already have here a created form so that we will be able to create new database and connect it. Okay, let's start. So from our Solution Explorer window, click now your project's name, click add, right click, click add, and then choose user control Windows form. Okay, and then let us use service-based database. Then type now your database name. So let us assign my database name as my database. So click now add. Okay, so as you can see, our database name now is already included on our Solution Explorer window. So this is my database. Okay, so double click now your database name. Then we have here the data connections now displayed on this Server Explorer window. So this is our database. Then click now tables. So let us create new table on this database. So right click your tables, click add new table. Okay, so let us now create table for our form. So we have here 3 fields. So we need 3 fields: employee ID, name, and salary. Okay, so we have the ID here. Then let us add another field for employee's name. Data type is var. Okay, let us make this 30 width. Of course, it should be required, so not allowed, null. Then type the third field, which is salary. Data type now is decimal. Let us change the width to 10 with 2 decimal places. So type 2 here. Of course, it should be required. So uncheck the allow null. Okay, so we have now the 3 fields. Okay, let us now update the database. So by clicking the update button here. Okay, click update database. Okay, so we have update completed successfully. Let us now close this window. So let us add data for your table. So you can see our, for your table, so we have now the employees table here. Okay, then just click this. These are now the fields of our employees table. Okay, so let us add now data. Click your employees table, right click, and then click show table data. Okay, so for this employees table, so you can see I already have here data, but you can type show data. So let us add, say 1004, just type name, Joshua Tamo. Say the salary is 700. Okay. So we have 4 records now here on our table. So let us display these records on your table. So let's display this on our form. Okay, let us now connect our database with our Visual Basic form. Okay, so we can now add okay, let us add data grid view. So on our data grid view, let us display the tables record on this control data grid view. So click now arrow up, choose data source. Okay, then click now add project data source, click database, click next, data set, click next. And then new connection, just my database connection string. Just click next here. Okay, and then you have to choose which database objects do you want in your data set. Of course, you need to choose table. And then you have the employees table. Then for employees table, so you can see you have 3 columns here of fields. It should be checked. So if, for example, if you want to display only the 2 columns, so you have to uncheck the other field. But this time we will, since we will use all these fields, so let us check all columns. Okay, then just click finish here. Okay, so as you can see, the column names of our table is now displayed on your data grid view. So let us preview to check if it is successfully connected. Okay, we have to preview here. Okay, just click now close. Okay, let us now check. Click run. Okay, this is now the running form. As you can see, the data on your table is now displayed on your data grid view. Now, okay, and then if you will click now the data on your grid view, it is now displayed on your text box. Okay, so let me show you the code for you to display the data on your text box. Okay, to display your data on your text box, simply double click your data grid view. Then as you can see, the data grid view cell content click. It means if you will click the cell on your data grid view, then we will display on our text box. Okay, so to do that, so let us now create conditional statement. If E is an object for data grid view cells, here row index is greater than or equal to 0, it means that your row is not empty. It should be greater than or equal to 0. Okay, 0 means the first record, index position. Okay, so if it is not empty, then let us create a data grid view row object, which is row. Okay, row now is data grid view 1. This is the name of your data grid view on our database design. So the name of our data grid view is data grid view 1. Okay, so row now equals to data grid view 1 dot rows. E represent for the current row index on your grid view cell. Okay, then let us now display this row, the current cell on your data grid view. Let us display on this text box. So row.cell 0, cell 0 meaning this represents the first column, index position, which is from our table, our first column is ID. Okay. So that represent the first column, cell 0. First column, get the value, convert to string, and then displayed on this text box, text ID.text. Okay, and then for the next column, we have the row cell 1. The meaning refers to the second column, which is the name column. Okay, the exposition is 1, column 2, get the value, convert to string, and display to this text box txt name.text. Okay, so the name of my text box here is txt name.text. For our third text box, the name is txt salary. Okay, so same procedure, get the current row cells. Okay, row cells 2 meaning refers to the third column of your row. Get the value, convert to string, and displayed on your third text box, which is text salary.text. Okay, so that is, if you will click cell on your data grid view, then simply display on your text box. Okay, let us check. So this is now so as you can see, your database now is connected on our Visual Basic.net. So you can display on your data grid view or on your text box. Okay, on our next video, we'll discuss how to update your records or database using Visual Basic.net. Okay, thank you and see you to our next video.